you all day. Can't see this any other way. There's nothing wrong with this. Need you to listen when I say I'm a little bit tired.
Hey, Bohemians, welcome back to How the Brother Side Lives. I'm one brother, Tucker.
I'm the other brother, Sam, and we have our first ever special guest.
Hey yo!
No, say the thing you wanted to say.
Oh, what I wanted to say was, "What's up, my nerds?"
There we go.
This is the man who makes us
He birthed us.
blood brothers. Well, he didn't, but it's it's our dad.
Yeah, that is true. I'm almost 50 years old, but I'm gonna say things that make me feel cool all night long. So I'll say things like, "What's up, my nerds?" Because I know kids say that today.
And swag.
I won't say that.
Oh, okay.
We may say dope, though, a couple times.
Yes.
More than a couple times.
Okay.
Today's episode is gonna be special because it's a Father's Day, just about. This should be coming out the Monday after Father's Day.
Yeah.
If not, oops.
Yep.
All right. So that's why Dad's here. He's our favorite. He's my favorite.
He's okay.
Okay. So we're gonna do less Reddit stuff today, but don't worry. I know what everybody was thinking, and they were so scared that their new favorite segment, Tuck Knows.
Here's the thing, though. We're releasing this episode before the last episode, so they don't know what this is.
Oh my gosh, you're right. This is a thing that we'll talk about more in next week's episode, but it's a fun new segment that everybody loves called Tuck Knows.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read a fun little question that Tucker is going to tell us the answer to, because he knows
factual.
all. It's for real, and then I'll give the real answer when he's done. Tucker,
Yeah.
can you explain to me and your father why the elderly body odor is so strong?
Well, here's the thing. So, what do we know about old people?
They've been on this planet for a long time.
They're old.
They pet
All
dinosaurs.
Dad, what can you tell us about old people as an old person?
Here's the thing about me.
Mm-hmm.
If I was walking down the street the other day and I saw my shadow, and I don't know if it was just the way the sun was hitting me or what it was, but I said, that is the shadow of a young man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so I realized at that moment that if, in fact, I was arrested, they'd probably try to take me to juvie first.
What do you think you get arrested for?
Well, I would probably get arrested for jaywalking.
Yeah.
I might get arrested.
Straight to juvie.
I may have too many samples at the ice cream place. They call
Straight
in.
to juvie.
They call in the. That's a kid's thing. Both of those are kids' things. Am I too close? Both of those are kid problems. That's why I'd
Yeah.
go straight to juvie, because they'd see me.
They think that's a young man.
They'd see my
they'd
shadow.
see your shadow and go, that's a
Yeah,
young man,
that's
and then
the-
they'd look up and get really
and they'd see
confused.
my gray beard and go, wait a minute. Why does that young guy have a gray beard?
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I think, in that, I think you did sum up what the point I was going to make is that, the smell it's more of an aroma that oozes out of old people as they're trying to be young. So it's all of the young energy that they're trying to muster up from, just decades ago.
I feel like doing that would make you age faster.
Well, that's what the smell
That's what
is.
the
It's
smell
making
is.
you. It's
It's
the
youth.
smell of aging.
Is it the smell of youth?
It's the smell of youth
And that's why it's
leaving
coming
your
off the
body
person.
because you are no longer youth. You are old.
Now, although that is true, another
That is
answer
true.
is
I don't lie.
brought to you by Bazooko the Clown, because I feel like I should cite my sources here. As our skin matures, it naturally the natural oxidant protection declines.
Protection is not a hard word to say, Sam.
Listen, I have to tell you. This decline results in a greater oxidization of liquid acid. When liquid acid is oxidized, the chemical compound nonol is produced, giving off the old person smell that many of us are familiar with.
There was a really bad smell at Graders tonight. I could not figure out what it was. It may
Was
have
it
been
an old
weed.
person?
No.
well,
it
this
may
is
have
why
been
I
weed.
don't smell that bad, guys, because my skin has never matured.
Ah.
No, you go straight to juvie.
Because
Yeah.
I'm going to
I
juvie.
thought about it. Let's talk about old people for like 1 second. I saw a really old person the other day, and they were really saggy. And I feel like there's no one in our immediate family that's like that bad. I hope you don't
No.
look like that, or I won't be able to look at you for too long.
We could be friends over the phone.
We could be phone friends.
Yeah.
I saw
Oh, Dad, we'd be such good phone friends though.
We
I
would tell
saw-
stories of the old days.
I saw an elderly person at the gym the other day.
Say old.
I saw an old person at the gym the other day just like cranking reps, and I thought to myself, I don't think I'll be like that when I get old.
Can
But
I
I really want to
do
be
a
like
physical
that.
comedy really quickly that won't mean anything to the audio people?
But it
Sure.
will mean something for the YouTube people.
Yeah, there's a slightly older guy at the gym, and he does the curl machine thing.
Yeah.
That like you have the thing on it, but he
Yeah.
does it really wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and he
Oh my gosh, I saw him today.
and he just goes so hard. I'm like,
Yes,
hey,
yes,
bud, you're
yes,
not
yes.
doing anything.
Pace and I saw him today. What for the audio viewers? What he does is when his arms go down, he lets his whole body rock forward, and then he flings himself back aggressively to pull his arms back up.
And that is not doing much for you, bud.
Probably not. But listen,
Makes me
it's
laugh.
probably getting his heart rate going. So at least his cardiovascular health is probably off the charts.
I want to give that guy credit for being there, though. Can
That's
I say
true.
that?
Because you're not there.
I'm not there.
No.
I've never been there.
No, not
Mhm.
once.
I went there to try to cancel your free trial last year.
That wasn't free. That was money. My free one canceled by itself.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my gosh, I want to go through that whole stupid thing again at the end of the summer.
Oh, brother.
Well,
Oh, brother,
You
where
did
art
you did
thou?
rock the Stairmaster in
well, in college I rocked the Stairmaster. I took off a freshman 15. Thank you very much.
Heyo.
And
And,
well,
Why
it's
are you so mean
back.
to him?
Don't get me wrong, but I was lean, mean, fighting machine.
Kissing machine.
Well,
I put on a freshman 15 in pure muscle. All right, Tuck, do you want to do one of your things now?
Yeah, this is gonna be fun for Dad and I, and maybe fun for you. There's
It's
this-
going to be fun for me because you're going to have fun laughing at
And
me.
you're gonna know immediately, I think, all of these. And Sam's gonna have to think about it for a bit.
okay.
Okay.
This is something that I've seen people do it with more like obscure movies and things before, but it's just like you read off the cast of a movie and then you have to guess what that movie is.
Roger.
So there's one where
Shrek
like they
2.
would have used like the what's that dumb movie we watched the other night? Vivarium or something.
Bavarian.
Like it's the movies that I've seen are it's really obscure weird ones like that usually where I'm like I've
The
never
Angry
even heard
Birds
of this
movie. That
Or
cast
like
is
yeah, or like an
crazy.
animated movie or
That
something
cast is
like
Yeah.
that.
crazy.
But these are live action movies that everyone in the world knows.
We should do this with anim. I feel like I may be able to rock a little more with animated
I
for
don't know.
for the next time we do this.
Okay.
All right.
John Travolta,
Mm.
Samuel L. Jackson,
Got it.
Uma Thurman,
Got it.
and Bruce Willis.
I got it.
Okay. I know all of those except can you give me
Uma.
can I have like one hint, which is can I ask for one of the actors and movie that I would know them from?
Yes.
Like who the heck is Uma Thurman? Because I know I
It's
recognize
Maya
the name.
Hawke's mom.
It's
Huh.
Ethan Hawke's wife. She was in The Truth About Cats and Dogs, so I don't know why you
Oh,
wouldn't know
uh-huh.
that.
Is the truth of cats and dogs? Is that the answer?
No.
No,
Dang
The
it.
Truth About Cats and Dogs is a Cyrano de Bergerac ripoff,
Oh.
which is why it's The Truth About Cats, Cyrano, and Dogs de
They're
Bergerac.
real good at that with Cyrano
Yeah.
movies.
Mm-hmm. So Uma Thurman,
Like let it shine.
was she in the one where they broke his legs and made him taller? Gattaca?
I don't think so.
Who was the girl in Gattaca?
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna
Anyway.
have a think over here.
Dad,
John
and you
Travolta.
obviously know exactly what it is because it's pretty easy.
John Travolta
was Uma
from,
Thurman. Good
from
one.
Greece,
Yes.
I
and
hate John
from
Travolta.
that
Hairspray.
one really really dumb ad that's right before
All the movies.
the movies at Cinemark
with Zach Braff and the other guy from Scrubs.
from
Yeah, the guy
Scrubs
from
where
Scrubs, yeah.
he goes something want a pain in the and then the other guys jump up and they go hey neighbor and then they sing a parody of Summer Lovin'
Summer
about
Lovin'.
insurance or something.
I think it's T-Mobile.
Probably. Oh, it is totally. It's like Wi-Fi that runs on 5G, something like that. I think it's dumb. So he's
Okay,
from
would
that.
you like a hint about
and
this
then
movie?
Samuel L. Jackson,
Yes.
who we all know. I know that one.
Yeah.
And
There-
then
Hey, do you want a
who was
hint
the
about-
last one?
I'll give a hint. The other one was Bruce Willis. They have a long
in
conversation
Venice.
about how in France they can't say quarter pounder with cheese because they use the metric system. So they call it the Le Grand with cheese.
Hey, can you look at this? Because I want to make sure I'm right. Because I think I am. I'm the bottom one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Samuel
have I
Jackson.
seen this movie?
No.
Sammy J.
Then how am I supposed
because
to know?
Sammy J's really into the Bible in this one.
Does he curse in it? Is he in a suit and have?
Samuel
Samuel
Jackson.
That's
He
true.
does have an afro in it.
Then I
yes.
think I've seen clips from this movie. But
Okay.
I don't think I know what it's called.
Yes, you. Do.
Okay, the movie is called Pulp Fiction.
There it is.
Yeah, that was. Okay.
I have heard of that one, and I know people really like it.
This one
and
you're
it's
gonna
on my
get
list.
right away, and if you don't, you're kicked off the couch.
Me or Dave?
They're all you, bud.
Okay.
Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Heath Ledger, Morgan
Batman!
Freeman. What Batman movie is it?
Sorry, keep going. Then I need to hear the rest.
Well, Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Oh, then The Dark Knight.
There
Batman:
we
The
go.
Dark Knight.
Okay, that was easy. This one's also
I can do
pretty.
that
This
one.
one also very easy.
Sorry, I should have said that I got it in my
No,
head.
no,
So that
no,
you
no,
could
no. I
figure it out.
had it a long
Sam.
time
I
ago.
know.
Mark
I'm gonna-
Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, what is it?
Star Wars:
Indiana
A New Hope.
Jones.
No, not Indiana Jones. Mark
Which
Hamill
one?
wasn't in that.
No,
one.
it was Empire Strikes
It's
Back.
actually
Oh!
Empire Strikes Back, yeah. Okay, this one, Sam, you should know.
Okay.
Will Ferrell, Christina Applegate, Paul
Yeah,
Rudd,
I have got
and
it.
Steve Carell.
Oh, that's the Anchorman.
Yes.
Can you give me the full title of Anchorman?
Anchorman: The Adventures of Ron.
The
Burgundy.
Legend
The
of
Legend
Ron
of Ron
Burgundy.
Burgundy. I knew it
One
was
of
something.
the best movies to date.
I don't agree with you on that one.
I'm not gonna lie, this one No, I know this one actually. I like.
Okay.
Have you
George-
found a quiz online?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just a thing online. George Clooney,
Yep.
Matt, you know it already?
Yes.
Which one is it?
Ocean's 11.
Yeah, it actually is.
What? Good job. Cause wait.
Matt Damon.
Name one other person that's not George Clooney or Matt Damon that's on this
he
list,
was in-
hopefully.
He was in Bullet Train, wasn't he? In Oceans.
Yeah, that's the other guy on the list.
Yeah, his
And
name.
Andy Garcia.
His name is
Please don't mess this
Brad
up. with
Pitt.
me.
Brad
There we
Pitt. Yeah.
go.
Yes!
Okay. This one, I think by product of elimination, I know. Sam
You
probably knows.
wait. So you have a multiple choice. In front of
Multiple
you.
Yeah.
choice. Yeah.
So we do not get that. Can that
No.
be one of my hints? Can I get the multiple choice?
Yeah, one of your hands.
Okay, but I
Sandra Bullock,
Hmm.
Don Cheadle,
I love him.
Matt Dillon, and Terrence Howard.
I know Terrence Howard from something.
He was the original War
was the
Machine
original
before
War
they
Machine.
switched him out.
Oh,
he's in
so both War
Empire.
Machines are in this movie.
Oh my gosh, both War Machines are in this movie. That's pretty crazy.
I do not know this one.
Give
Well,
us
here's
the multiple.
I think you're gonna know it when I give you the list. I think Dad will know it.
Okay.
Crash, Inception, The Matrix, Terminator 2.
Yeah, I do know it now.
But you know it
Is
by
it-
product of elimination.
What
I'm
was the
assuming?
second one?
Well, as soon as you
Inception.
said what it was, I knew all those people were in that.
It's not
movie.
Inception because
None of these people are.
DiCaprio would be on the list if it was Inception.
And
it's not
Joseph
Matrix.
Gordon-Levitt and Tom Hardy.
And it's not The Matrix because Keanu would be there.
Yes.
What were the other two?
Terminator 2 and Crash.
Terminator 2, they would have Arnold. It's got to be Crash.
I think it's also Crash.
It is Crash,
I don't know
and
this movie,
I will
though.
tell you, this movie won Best Picture. It's one of the most debated Best Picture movies that people think is a terrible movie. I think the payoff at the end of this movie is spectacular and surprising and wonderful.
So you agree that it should have, it had a
It
good.
is
It's
a
on Prime.
sort of anti-racism kind of a thing where it's a lot of people judging people out of context, but the way this movie ends is so shocking and wonderful.
Okay. No,
If we give a spoiler warning, can I hear how it ends?
no, because I want to watch it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Robin Williams, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck,
Yes.
and Stellan Skarsgård. This should be an easy one. Too.
Forget, you don't even need to know.
Don't know
Is it-
Stellan, just know the other two.
Well, I was sort of banking on the woman because I thought I don't really know that one. Is it maybe Doubtfire? But I don't think that that's.
No,
it,
it's got Ben Affleck.
because
and
Robin
Matt
Williams
Damon.
is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Robin Williams is Mrs. Doubtfire, but Ben
Yeah.
Affleck and Matt Damon.
What do I know Ben Affleck from?
Batman.
Oh,
he's Batman.
he is the
and
Batman
He was married
now.
to Jennifer
He's
Gardner.
Batman
No,
now.
he's not the Batman, but
No,
he's Batman.
now. The Batman is.
He's
He's
the Flash is like his last thing.
He's the DCEU Batman as
Yes.
of now, and not the Batman trilogy.
That is
I don't want to
correct.
get fully into this with you right now, but the Flash is not technically part of the DCEU that I know of. Blue Beetle, I think, is the first thing. So they're just
Really?
restarting Batman for DCEU,
That's good. James Gunn is hopefully going to do good work there.
and Superman may have underwear again. I'm very excited.
Yes.
This is a movie where they famously say, "Do you like apples?"
Oh, it's
How
Good Will
about
Hunting.
them
Yes.
apples? And they solve a
That- I haven't-
problem on a board.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I want to because I've heard it's very, very good.
This one, I think I also.
I would have
know
said
covered
Dead Poets
earlier.
Society if it came down to it. I know
If it came
Williams
down
is
to
in
it.
that one.
Oh, he's the teacher in that one
Yeah.
too.
That's so good.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh,
I've seen that
Captain, my
movie. I like
Captain.
it. Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt
Yep.
Damon, Jack Nicholson, and Mark Wahlberg.
Inception.
No,
Dang it. I heard DiCaprio.
The Departed.
Sure, I trust you.
It is.
I don't know that one.
Is it one of the four?
It's The Departed. It's one of these movies where if you like watching people get shot in the face, you watch this movie.
I love watching people get shot.
Yeah,
in the
well,
face.
this is the
You
movie
should
for
watch
you.
Sisu. I'll watch Sisu with you. Did you say anything about that?
Is that the one with Keenan Peele and the dog or something?
Mm,
Do you know what I'm talking about, though?
No.
well,
Do you
it's-
know?
It's by the people
It's
who made
with
John
Cat-
Wick.
Oh, it's about the dog, and they're like, "Don't worry, the dog doesn't die."
Yeah, that was their big thing in marketing. Is a bunch of people were like,
Which
"The
now
dog's
makes
too
me-
cute. I can't watch it."
Now
I
it makes me
want
want to not watch the movie because I know that he's gonna live. Like if he's in any tense situations.
But Tucker, they go to a minefield and they say we can't see him, and then they look up in the sky and he throws a claymore onto a dude and it blows him up.
That is.
It's
very
pretty
It looks
aggressive.
pretty
Sisu?
aggressive.
true.
Sisu.
Or Departed.
Sisu. Both of them.
Have you seen it?
I've seen The Departed.
Oh yeah. Okay, Sam. I literally just did all of these names.
Okay.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Ellen Page, and Tom Hardy.
Say it. You know it now.
Inception.
Inception.
Yes. The
I
Great
don't want to be
Gatsby.
this guy because we're trying not to say anything too inappropriate. There's a movie called Inglorious Bastards, correct?
That is true.
On this list, it is listed as Inflorious Bastards, and that's not what it's called. Oh my gosh.
Have you seen that one, Tucker?
I know I would like to though.
That's one of Tom Burns' favorite movies of all
Thanks,
time.
Mr. Burns.
Hopefully
Robert
he
Downey
listens to
Jr.,
this.
Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, and Chris Hemsworth.
It's one of the Avengers.
It's just Avengers.
Avengers.
Okay, it's one of the Avengers.
I don't know how many are on this list. There's so many of them. Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Dwayne Johnson, and Tyrese Gibson.
The one of the Fast and the Furious movies. 5.
Fast Five.
Fast Five. I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna just find the ones that I like. Oh, this is a good one. You will know this movie.
I will.
Yes,
Okay.
it's an amazing movie. Emilio Estevez, Anthony Michael Hall, Molly Ringwald, Judd Nelson, and Ali Sheedy.
Here's the thing. I may know this movie, but I don't know any of those names.
One of the people in this
I think you
List.
just watched this movie.
somewhat
did?
recently. I definitely just I watched this towards the end of the school year.
Sing
One of
Street.
the people in this
Love that
movie plays Yin in Psych.
Okay.
Ali Sheedy.
Ali Sheedy. And one
I only
No,
know
it's
that
like-
she's in some show on Hulu right now.
nope, you know her from one other big thing too.
It's a movie I just watched semi recently.
I think so. Maybe you didn't. I think you did
With
watch
You
it.
watched it
Yang.
before I did. You maybe watched it at the beginning of the school year.
Is it maybe John Wick? No, because
No.
Keanu would have been on that.
This is an old movie.
It's an old movie.
I don't like him.
It is one of the
Give me a genre.
Comedy.
what's the guy who made these movies?
His name is
Shyamalan.
Shoot. No, it's it sounds like the girl. I always think of the girl that plays Jessie when I hear his name.
Debbie Ryan.
No, Jessie from Toy Story.
Oh.
Joan Cusack?
Is it? It's a John Cusack.
Oh, John Hughes.
John Hughes. John Cusack's a different person.
John Hughes made a bunch of these 80s movies, 16 Candles, all those.
Oh, it's the Breakfast Club.
Yes.
There we go.
Yang plays the basket case. I didn't
Yeah.
realize
Yes.
that. I watched that senior year. That was one of my
This is
Saturday
an
morning
easy
movie
one.
club
Gotcha.
movies. I watched that a while ago. That's a good one.
Okay. Steve Carell, Paul Rudd, Romany Malco, and Seth Rogen. Don't worry about Romany. It doesn't matter. The other two.
40-year-old virgin.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
it is.
That movie's so
They look. I
stupid.
learned something. I saw a video about the fact that the waxing scene in that is all unscripted because Michael Scott. Sorry, that's not his name. Steve
Steve
Carell.
Carell.
Steve Carell was like, "Yeah, I'll just get my chest actually waxed for this movie. It'll be fine. We'll just film it. It'll be fine. I think I can handle it." And then he actually started losing it, and so they were like, "This is usable. We're using all of this, and we're gonna put it in the movie." And he was like, "All right."
Yeah. True story. Or at least the same way I heard that fake story, but that's what I've heard.
Trying to find a good one. I want to do like one more good one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a good one.
All right.
This is gonna be our last one. It's a movie that I haven't seen, but you'll know the movie same when we say it.
Okay.
Viola Davis.
Wait. Okay.
Do you know it?
She's been in a lot of movies.
Jessica Chastain, Emma Stone,
Yes,
and
I know
Octavia
it.
Spencer.
I do know this.
What are you doing right now?
I'm doing what we keep saying we mean to do, and I'm gonna make a note of this. Seems like a cool time for a clip. Is us doing this, and you ruined it.
Sorry.
Oh. I know the answer to this one, and it is based on a book.
Two of the things on the multiple choice books. Jason Statham. I'm looking through the rest of the list now because we already know that one.
Okay, sorry.
No.
Hit me with the actors and actresses again.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
Jessica
What do I
Chastain.
know? What do I know? Viola Davis. from?
She
Is she the
was
girl on the Suicide Squad?
yes. She's like
Is she
she's also Tom Michael Jordan's mom in Air.
So it's
No, she's
not
the black lady at
Ratcatcher.
the beginning. that
Oh,
might be,
she's
like, really good.
Waller.
Sure.
Amanda Waller. Okay.
Then Jessica Chastain, which I don't know
know
what
that
you know
one.
her from. Emma Stone,
That's Gwen.
That
Gwen
is Gwen.
Stacy from
Related to a choir teacher.
yes,
Karen
she's
Ruckleby.
related to Karen Ruckleby.
She met Andrew Garfield, and I'm jealous.
Karen did?
I think she has a picture of her and Emma and Andrew. You told me this.
I did not.
I don't know this picture. Here you go. The movie is called shoot,
Come on,
just
Dave.
lost it.
It's
I'm
based
so
off
old.
a book
It's
about
based
like
off
the
a book.
19th.
Yes, and somebody eats a
50s.
pie made out of poop.
Yes.
Oh, it's The Help.
The Help.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
You said the name of the black woman, and I thought The Help or Hidden Figures. but I felt like
She is in
Also
both of those,
fantastic. I have one more just because I want to know if Sam knows any of these names.
yes. Okay.
I'm not gonna say the first one because I
Let
know
me
he'll
see.
know that one.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna say it.
Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah.
Ian McKellen and Orlando Bloom.
I know Ian McKellen. I know Orlando Bloom. I know them
I'm
both.
not saying the first name because you will know it immediately.
Is it like X-Men Origins? Did Orlando Bloom play like someone from the past, and Ian
No.
McKellen was like, "I'm here"? No, that's not his voice. Oh,
I'm here too.
I'm here too. I'm a knight now because the
I'm a
queen
knight.
likes me.
Saying. You shall not pass. Saying.
Can you give me the name that it would? Give me
Elijah
without
Wood.
it? Elijah Wood.
You know.
So wait, it's the Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
I
Okay.
started saying that bit and I was like, I'm gonna give it away.
It's the Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is the Lord of the Rings.
Good work. That was a fun
That's a
little
good
movie
one.
clip
I like
that
that.
we did.
That was fun. I want to do that with animated ones because I feel like animated would get me so much more. Because I can't, like, faces wouldn't help. Okay, so this is the part.
We're back.
We're back. This is the part where we're going to talk about. This is a story where.
Oh,
this
hey,
is-
I want to talk about this really quickly.
Okay.
We can keep this in the podcast. No, this is business.
Yeah.
If we put ads in the middle of our episodes,
Mhm.
do Spotify Premium people hear them, or do they?
Yes.
Okay, that's all.
I know because I have Spotify Premium and I hear them.
Okay. That's
Okay.
all.
So, Dad, this is a subreddit on
Okay.
the website Reddit where people confess things that they can't tell the real people around them, so they just anonymously throw it out onto this to help get it off their chest and help. them feel
Okay,
better.
man.
So, some of them are serious. We never pick those ones because those ones are often sad. But
Oh.
here's this. I just stole alcohol from Walmart and am scared. Have you ever stolen anything? Have you ever shoplifted?
Not to my knowledge. Now, I will tell you, one time when you guys were little, Mom worked at J. Jill,
Mm-hmm.
and they had these little they were metal hands that I believe were like to put your rings or earrings
Yeah.
in.
Uh-huh.
And one night they came up and one of them had been stolen. Like the inventory did not match up and one of them had been stolen, and it was a big hullabaloo. Do you know this story? What I'm going to say
No.
here? So then one day at church we were folding up your stroller and the hand was in the stroller. Like one of you boys had grabbed it and pulled it into the stroller
we
with
keep it?
you. No, we took it back to the
Why'd we
store.
do that?
Well,
Because
you
we
guys
didn't
didn't
pay
know-
for it.
That was our property, though.
No,
We didn't
peed
pay
on it.
for it.
you did not. I don't believe you did that to it.
Do you know that for sure?
Well, it was in the bottom
I
of
was
the
a crazy
thing.
kid.
But it weighed a lot, and so when we picked up the thing, it was like, what in the is going on in the back? There was this metal hand in the back because you guys stole it.
Can I be honest?
I was about to say, I don't
You
think-
should go to juvie.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
not
I
a
don't think
bad
I
person.
shoplifted.
But every once in a while, I'm like, I don't know if I can.
Man,
So,
I'd like
listen.
to steal stuff and mail it back.
Like something like, but even if sometimes when I'm at the checkout for like Walmart or whatever, I'm like, if I just took a Three Musketeer, I threw it in my inside coat pocket, and the thing goes off and I go, I don't know, because the thing goes wrong all the time. I go,
Yeah.
here's my bag, bro. Here's my receipt. I got everything in there.
Well, I'm getting old enough that I can be like this. I don't know how that got there.
Here,
No,
and- hey,
but then they see
hey,
your shadow and they go, wait a minute.
Wait, that's a young
as
man's shadow.
As a person who has worked in retail, can I tell you something?
No.
Unless you steal, I think it's up to like $130. There's nothing they can do.
Well, and I worked in retail, and they said if the person gets out of you can't say they're stealing unless they leave the store.
Yes.
Yeah.
And once they leave the store, you as an employee, it's not your job to stop them.
Yeah.
I've heard this before too, where it's like all you really have to do is then just try and stop them from leaving, and then if they leave, you're like, shoot.
Then it's like,
I
what
mean,
do you
that's.
do?
I was standing and I watched somebody steal, and I watched my manager try and deal with it. Where this woman like walked in with a cart, walked to the back of our store with where the sheets were, dumped like 2 things of sheets in, and then started leaving. And my manager was like, "Ma'am, I don't think those were in the carts when you got here." And she was like, "No, they were." And he was like, "I don't think they were." And she was like, "You don't talk to me." And he was like, "Ma'am, we have security footage." And she was like, "That's nice," and then just walked out. And there was nothing my manager could do about it because it didn't match up to an amount where they was
So,
worth doing anything.
So I really think that I should try this one time.
No, I don't think you should because it's also
If-
wrong. And the
It-
Lord
it is wrong.
saith, "Do not steal."
Which I would like to say, if I could do, like, one of the get to know you questions
That's
I
a
hear when
victimless
doing
crime.
things.
Well, it's not because somebody now doesn't have the thing you took.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the chocolate bar I took. Sorry, Hershey's.
Well, it's not Hershey's. It's
a
probably
dollar-
Mars.
It's $1.39 that you just took from them.
They're fine.
So here's if I could do one of the like get to know you questions I hear at like youth group events is like if you could commit one crime and get away with it, what would it
Where
be?
are you going
What
with
youth
this?
group is this?
Ben Campbell asked us this question. It was the first time I met Ben Campbell. This was his.
Arson.
No, here's what mine would be.
Oh.
I would want to, similar to the guy from Sherlock, I would want to break into places that are like impossible to break into, and then just leave. Like I would break in and out and record the whole thing, and then just watch as.
That happens in Sherlock.
In Sherlock, one guy breaks into the Queen's jewels and then just sits there and waits, and then he like pushes a button and crashes all the banks. Do you remember this?
No.
No.
You don't remember this? It was
I'm
one of the.
old.
It was the
I don't
one.
know how I got here.
Spoiler alert for Sherlock. It's the one where at the end he jumps off the building.
Oh my gosh, that episode is so.
After
so
that,
good.
you don't remember anything else that went on in that episode.
Yeah,
I will
I
say
remember
this.
But like I would want to break into the Oval Office and record the fact that I'm in the Oval Office, and then break out, and then like post it somewhere.
I don't want
and
to be
send
this
it to
guy
the
because we don't really
president.
talk about politics, but a couple people did that a couple years ago, and it was pretty easy, I think.
But I'd want to do that, but to all of the places that are like impossible to break
wanna
in,
break
like
into
that,
the
the
Lincoln
Pentagon,
Memorial.
the.
So you're saying
Buckingham
you want them
Palace,
to just
the-
let you in, or you think you could actually do it? Like, because I
Now
think
here-
they'd stop you.
Well, but here's the thing: it's
You
a
sneak
crime
that, you
that I
sneak it.
would be able to get away with. So in this hypothetical situation, I would have all the skills needed.
Okay.
And
In
so
this
I would do it-
hypothetical situation, you end up with nothing.
Exactly, because I would. Here's the thing: I would feel guilty. I'd feel
I want to
guilty
say this.
hurting
One time,
somebody.
Sam, when you were little, you played a game where you were taking our order. You were, and you came over to me and you say, "What you like?"
So
And
very
I
young.
said, "I know."
No,
He
no,
wasn't-
no.
He was
I
just little.
I was a baby.
And he said, "What'd you like?" And I said, "Oh, I would like pizza." And you had a notebook and a pencil, and you looked at me and you said, "We're out of that." And I thought, in your imaginary restaurant that has no real anything,
I don't
you are
know.
out of the one thing that I
I mean,
wanted.
yeah.
This is like that episode of The Office where Dwight gets really mad at Michael or at Jim, and he's like, "Welcome to the hotel hell. There's no blah blah blah. I'm the assistant manager." And Jim's like, "In your own fantasy, you're the assistant manager?" And he goes, "Yeah, and I co-own it with Satan." And he's like, "Well, that's pretty cool, I guess. You haven't even heard my salary, $80,000."
Yeah, in Sam's imagination, he was out of the one thing I wanted.
Well, I was.
Well, no, well,
Were you? Though?
that's debatable.
I was out.
You're never out of space.
You're
You're never out of
but yeah,
air until you are.
I would feel guilty. I would feel guilty taking things from people. I
Yeah.
would feel guilty
I
hurting
wouldn't.
people.
No.
So I wouldn't want to like get away with murder. Like I would feel guilty doing anything else. And so just breaking into a bunch of places and then watching as governments
If-
freak out.
If
I would
I
love
c-
that.
if I could commit any crime and get away with it, mine would be invisibility.
That's not a crime.
I don't
Is
think
that legal now?
I don't
All of a
think-
sudden, it's legal to be invisible.
I don't think they've made a law against being invisible because it can't happen. I
Well,
don't think.
I just think mine would be invisibility.
Oh, okay.
You can't tell me it's not because it's the game. Okay.
Then
Okay,
let's-
my crime then to be I get punished for. I'm up flying to Europe by
You-
myself without a plane.
I feel,
No, that's
Ooh.
silly.
I feel like this is the same thing as like the guy who thinks he's so smart and he's like, if I could have a superpower, it'd be changing probabilities, because then I'd be like the probability of me being able to fly 100, and then he'd just fly away.
I've never
Who
heard
is
before.
this
I should
guy?
definitely
This
do
is
that.
a thing that I've met like multiple people have started doing. Like I heard one person and I was like, that's actually really interesting. And then all of a sudden, every person I was like, what superpower would you have? They'd be like, the power to change probabilities. It's every superpower.
I'm agree with that.
Who are
actually.
you
That's my
talking
thing.
to?
Sam
This
has
is like
weird
youth group
friends at
kids.
Huntington.
When I
Yeah.
met youth group
Okay.
and doing get to know you questions.
But change the.
What is for real? Okay,
Probability.
but for real though, if you get away with one crime, what would you get away with? Not invisibility, because that's stupid.
Well, it's not stupid because you could go anywhere you want and no one know you're there. So that's not stupid. I would say if I could commit a crime.
But
would
what
I-
if the problem is you can turn invisible, but only if no one's looking at you and you're not looking at yourself?
Well, I think I mastered that once.
Mm.
I will say if I could commit a crime, I would crime for more wishes. I don't know if it's a crime. I don't even want to do it because it's illegal. I wish I could speed
Ooh,
faster
that's-
than the speed limit.
That's
fair.
actually a
That's
doable
good
one. That's a good
Okay.
I
one.
want to burn a building to the ground.
Why?
Well,
I want to burn an abandoned building to the
you
ground.
can do that legally if you get permission.
Oh, illegally if I don't want permission. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn an abandoned building to the ground and walk away with my sunglasses on.
On ya.
I'm like,
Okay.
take that, City of Columbus.
That's dope.
Wait a minute. I had a thing I wanted to say about the city of Columbus when I got down here, and I can't remember what it was.
Okay, I'm gonna leave all the names out of this, but I learned this today. Did you know that a certain person in our lives' house burned down?
Uh,
I think you
that
might know
is
about
that
this.
is not the exact word. Everything I've heard is that there was a fire in the house. Now the house is not livable because of smoke damage,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but the house
I
did
know.
not burn to the ground. But it was a fire in their house. Do you know this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I learned that today from the friends I was hanging out with.
I
and I thought
learned
it was bonkers.
yesterday, and then people kept talking to me about it, and I was like, "How did everyone hear about it? How did I?
Yeah.
What the heck?"
It's on the Facebook.
Oh.
Really, I was like, there was something happening in Columbus Day. I thought that was pretty kooky, and I can't think of what it was. I was
Mm.
like, that'd be kind of fun to talk about. Shoot.
I learned from the mom I was at the house of today. I learned how it happened.
Very secretive.
Well, I just don't want to
I
throw
also
anyone
sort of
under
know
the
how
bus.
it happens, but we'll talk about
Can we
that
talk
after.
about this
Okay.
later? Because now I want to know.
I-
Okay.
Yes.
I want to burn a building. Okay. Well, now I feel like I can't say I want to burn a building down. I want
It's too
to.
insensitive now.
I want to. I want to shank a guy in an alleyway,
I want to steal.
but not kill
Coke's
him. I just
secret
want to hurt
recipe.
him. There's a new limited Coke flavor out. We should probably try.
It's called the Ultimate Coke.
Yeah, we should probably try it.
Jack
sometime.
Nicodemus posted about it.
We will try it online in next week's episode. Just kidding. We already filmed next week's episode.
That's true. we did
Hey,
do
good
that.
work, Dad. What's up?
He's not in it though,
Dope.
unfortunately. But this has been wonderful. Okay.
Maybe I'll just show up the next one, bring you guys some Ultimate Cokes, and then we'll drink them till we can't drive.
That would take a lot of Coke to drink until you can't drive.
Well, there's
I
lots
think
of
you
reasons
need-
you
I have a
can't
low
drive.
I was gonna say, I
tolerance.
think you
can't
need
drive
to
'cause
drink.
They have to go to the bathroom so bad.
I think for me
Me
personally, I
too.
think I need to drink so much that the little bit of caffeine that's in Coke would make my hands so jittery I couldn't hold the wheel straight. I think that was the only way I could drink Coke till I
I'll
couldn't
get it in a
drive.
keg.
Heyo.
Here we
Alright.
go.
So back to the actual thing. I stole alcohol from Walmart and I'm
Oh, okay.
scared.
I forgot we were in the middle of a question.
Yeah, so did I until I was like, have we started? Oh yeah, that's what started this. Okay, I'm never going to do it again. I'm 19 and in college, and it was so stupid. I took about $6 worth of alcohol, the 98-cent
alcohol?
shot bottles,
What?
and walked out with it. Nothing happened. No one caught me in person. I'm worried that they're going to review cameras and get police to come to my house. How screwed am I? And there is an update to this, so they added on to this later.
I would. Is the question?
Seems like their real
How
crime
do we
was
answer?
underage drinking.
Yeah.
That is a part of the update.
I will say that I would say there's little to no chance they're reviewing this footage.
Especially if
No,
it was
100%.
$6.
$6 plus. Let's say they do review the footage and they see this person. The likelihood of them connecting a street address to this person,
Exactly.
based on the grainy footage. You know, your mother was in Walmart as a college kid, and she was buying a bunch of things, including a hamper.
Okay.
And because the hamper was so big, she put some things in the hamper and closed it up. And when she went to check out, they looked in the hamper and thought she was trying to steal the stuff. And so she said, "No, I wasn't trying to steal. I just didn't have a room." And they said, "Okay." And so they checked everything out. Well, a month later, her friend was training at Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
and they showed the surveillance clip of mom as a how to catch somebody trying to shoplift.
I did not know that.
I think
And
once you
and
started
to this day, that was now 30 years ago. Your mother does not like Walmart because she feels like she's been duped by them.
Is that the real reason she doesn't go to Walmart?
That is one of the reasons. Also because it's dirty.
Just a little bit. A little
I love
bit.
Walmart.
Yeah, nothing not to like about Walmart.
Little less disappointment at Walmart,
Yeah.
Not none.
No, not none.
but less.
Yeah. So here is.
Okay, so what's the update?
Here's the update. Holy wow. I did not expect this to get so much attention. Immediately, this does not seem like a person who would ever shoplift.
Hey,
ever.
holy wow, buddy.
Holy wow.
Holy wow.
Is it Robin? Could it be Robin from the old Batmans?
Maybe.
Holy
Holy
wow,
wow,
Batman!
I feel like he would do more alliteration. if it was
Well, he does a
Robin.
lot of holy things.
Does he?
Holy wow. He has a speech impediment in this version.
And doesn't at some point he think the answer to a riddle is a sparrow with a shotgun or something?
I know, possibly, but at one point they almost get eaten by a shark, and he says, "Holy almost Batman,"
Oh.
which I felt was a
Like Edward James almost?
Edward James. Oh, yes.
That's probably who they were talking about. That's a real person, right? I didn't think
Yeah.
of that.
I'm not
Edward-
sure.
I think it's Almost or something. I think it's Almost is his name.
It's hard to say. Okay.
Who's
I did not expect this to get so much attention. I expected like 5 responses. But I am realizing it was a little silly to post this. I just scared myself because I'm in the U.S. and drinking under 21 is a crime. I've had friends get caught stealing alcohol, so that paired with my diagnosed anxiety made me a little freaked out about the impulse.
So the guy has diagnosed anxiety, and
And
he's
thought you know what I
shoplifting
should do.
Walmart
Yeah.
things, and then posting online that he did it.
Yeah.
I'm sure our mom's gonna love the fact that you brought up the fact that she tried to steal from Walmart.
Well,
She
she
did
did
it.
not. She did not try to steal
Well,
from
but Walmart
Walmart.
thinks so,
but
and
they
Walmart is law.
forever will have her on the training video.
Unless they got a better one.
Man,
Of
now I feel like I
guy-
want to start working at Walmart for like a week just to see if she's on the video. And then
Yeah.
quit.
Well,
I
you
think-
in Huntington.
The only thing I can
Oh,
imagine
okay.
better than that for a video is if a guy like walked up to the cash register in a comedically large trench coat, and then he was standing there, and if the she was like, "Is that all?" And he goes, "Yep." And then you hear a bag of chips hit the ground, and then he goes, I would also like to pay for this. And as he bends down, his whole coat opens and it just spills out. And he was actually
Can I tell
he was actually three children standing on each
Yeah.
other's shoulders.
Can I
Yeah.
tell a funny story about people smuggling things in that you both know but pretend like you don't for the podcast?
Okay, I've never heard this before.
I
What is
went and
this?
saw Power Rangers with my friends and my teacher. And my good friend
Excuse me.
Caleb.
Sorry.
That was so gross.
Sorry.
I was
I
right
forgot
in
there
the
was a
microphone.
microphone.
Old
right
people
here.
just make old people just make. the
I don't
largest
even know how
noises.
I got here.
I went to see
This is our
Power.
basement, by the way.
Yeah.
I came down the stairs. but
I went.
I'm
to...
only guessing that's what happened. I have no memory of it.
Hey,
I'm
Sam,
sorry.
can
Go ahead. You went to
stop?
Power Rangers.
I went to Power Rangers with my friends and my teachers, and my good friend Caleb had dropped his ticket in the lobby, and he looked at me and he said, "Hey, can you grab my ticket for me?" I was like, "Caleb, get it yourself. It's on the floor." He's like, "No, I need you to grab it for me." So I was like, "Whatever." So I grab it, I give it to him. We get into the theater, and he takes his hoodie off, and he has packaging tape around his body with all different kinds of candies and things. He's like, "I couldn't bend over in the lobby," and he started handing things out to people.
Well, your friend Tommy, when we went to see Pirates of the Caribbean, says to me, "Would you like one of my sleeve Dr. Peppers?" And he lowered his arm for you on the. They can't see on the thing. He just sort of tipped his arm, and Dr. Pepper started coming out of his sleeve. He had
Not
a
in
six-pack.
liquid form. It was it wasn't
so
like
he
he
had
had
cans,
a bunch
but
of Dr. Pepper.
he had
his
3 in
sleeve.
each
He
arm,
"Give
and
me
he
your
was
cup."
like, it was like he was distributing them. It was impressive.
The
Yeah.
closest I got to that, it wasn't in a movie theater, but in middle school, whenever it was 8th grade, whenever I'd eat lunch, and then whenever I was leaving to go to our part-time middle school, I would go into our pantry, and I would take like 3 huge handfuls of gummy bears and just put them in my sweatshirt pocket. Just like loose in my sweatshirt pocket.
That sounds.
And
fuzzy.
then I would be sitting in
Well,
Bible class, and I would reach into my pocket and I'd be eating gummy bears. And one day somebody looked at me and said, "Sam, are you pulling gummy bears out of your pocket?" I said, some in my hand. I was like, "Yeah. Do you want some?" And they said, "Yeah, all right." And then from then on, I would grab an extra handful so I could share them with the people I was sitting
In
with
8th
in my
grade,
pocket.
I didn't put pencils in my backpack.
You put mints in them.
Well, no, not
Wasn't that
yet.
8th grade?
Well, it was 8th grade, but I just put my pencils and my pens in my pocket. I had a pocket full, not just like 1 or 2. It was full of pencils and pens. I would go, "I need a pencil," and grab it out of my pocket. I cannot think of the logistics behind why I did that, but I did.
Okay.
Pens, highlighters, markers, the whole thing. Anything that would go in the pencil part of my backpack was in my pocket.
That sounds like
I think I wanted
one
to-
trip away from stained pants
It was got very
Well,
of
pokey
many
sometimes.
colors.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
or
pokey.
pencil lead in your fingertips.
You have lead in your finger still, Sam? Your
Oh
hand?
yeah.
We'll save that story for another time.
Very
Yeah. It was my fault. I will preface that no matter what.
Was it your
Well,
fault?
I deserved it.
Okay, that's different.
I
Okay.
deserved it, but it was not my fault.
All right.
We're
back!
We're back. Gonna play the
We're back!
Gonna play the movie game.
Okay.
So he's going to describe a movie, and then it sort of describes a second movie in the same description, and you have to guess which 2 movies are being described by the thing.
Yeah.
You don't think I could get that one?
Once you start listening, you should be able to figure it out. If not, there's a lot of videos on YouTube about it by Joe Beretta. They're
Very
very
good.
humorous.
All right, here we
I
go.
recommend.
Degenerate Brits or Degenebrits battle jet black meteor monsters with the help of a hairy Atlantean with a big fork and fishy tongue.
I got one of them.
Okay, so the first one is going to be Starship Troopers.
Nope.
Okay.
Do you know the second one? 'Cause I
The
got
second
the second
one's
one.
easy.
Is it Aquaman?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what's the first one again?
Degenerate Brits or Degenebrits battle jet black meteor monsters with the help of
Meteor monsters.
jet black.
Jet black meteor monsters.
want
Is
the
this good
hint?
radio? I'd like the hint, please.
It's John Boyega's first film. And it's not Star Wars. which is
Oh,
what I
it's
thought it was.
Pacific. It's
No.
I also thought Pacific Rim
It's
though.
not Pacific Rim.
yeah, but he
Hold
was
on,
in
hold on.
that. The second one, I think, actually.
But that was after Star Wars.
He was definitely in
Yeah.
the second one, but that
I
was after
think-
Star Wars.
Okay, is there a second clue? No, there's just one
it's
clue.
just for the other movie.
Aquaman.
Or Awe.
Starship Troopers.
It's Star Trek Troopers Aquaman.
Aquaman. I don't know it.
It's Attack the Blockwoman.
Attack the Block, Woman.
Yeah. Attack the Block.
So I'm
Which
sure
I can
now
only
all the,
assume is
the
a movie about John
listeners-
Boyega fighting meteor monsters.
Of course.
Meteor.
Meteor.
Okay, boy, this is really good radio.
Yeah. Do you know that
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
you can do this?
Okay.
Morgan Freegod bestows his heavenly gifts upon
Yes.
a gangly man who promptly uses his power to create animal-themed ninja zords for a sextet of teens who need to take down Ivan Ooze.
I think I got it.
That is.
Now, part of the thing is that you have to say the full title. If you do not say the full title, I will make you say the
It's
full title.
Bruce Almighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Can I?
Colon.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Bruce Almighty Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, six. It
No,
was six.
Sextet.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Attack the Dark.
It's movie game. So what do you think could possibly be the colon?
The movie.
There you
Nice.
go. I'm just grabbing from the middle. I'm not really grabbing from anything. We'll see what happens.
That's cool.
This is a good one.
Okay.
A white man cruises over to Japan to modernize their noble warriors by teaching them how to club the crap out of an Olympic figure skater's knees. I want to see if Sam gets it because I actually think I would have maybe.
I
been
think
able
I
to
know
get
the
this.
second. I have an idea.
Okay,
for
what's the first
second.
one again?
A white man cruises over to
Yeah,
Japan
yeah,
to
yeah,
modernize
yeah,
their
yeah,
noble.
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
in
yeah,
quotations
yeah,
on
yeah.
the card, so it wasn't even me cheating.
Okay, so it is.
Can
I know the whole thing.
Can I? Is
Yes.
the second one Blades of Glory?
No.
No.
Then I don't know.
It is The Last Samurai Tanya.
Yes, it is. I, Tonya is an amazing movie.
Is it? What is it about?
It's
about
Tonya
Tonya
Harding, and she was gonna be an She was an Olympic.
I think she
Almost
was in the
wasn't-
Olympics.
She was almost won the Olympics or something, but
Like
she
Sonic.
may or may not have. Who's to say? Got someone to club the knees of the girl she was against from America.
during
also.
during like a practice. They
practice.
just the guy came out and just beat the junk out of this girl's knees. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh,
with a pipe, and,
And-
Sebastian Stans in the
Ouch.
movie, and Margot
Funny-
Robbie.
Is he the clubber?
No, he's her boyfriend who they think hired the clubber.
Is Margot I Tanya?
Margot
Yes.
Robbie's I, Tonya, and the
And-
girl from West Wing is her mom.
And I'm going to tell you, when I was
Which
this
one?
happened about the year I was going to
Alice
college.
Channing.
Okay, and when I went to college, I was in an interview, and they said to me, "If you were Tanya Harding, or if you were Nancy Kerrigan was the lady. If you were Nancy Kerrigan and you got to the Olympic Village and you had to practice with Tanya Harding, how would that go?" That was
What job was this?
it was for a scholarship, and I said, "Well, I'm not asking her to lunch."
I'm
And
gonna.
I got the scholarship. So
Okay, I got a good
Nice.
one. This one, the one thing is printed really wrong, which I
Okay.
think is very funny. Like on the look, don't look at the title, but look at that. That is just nonsense of two movies put.
Oh yeah, that got typed over itself.
Yeah. Okay. Victor Navorsky, a man from Kokosia, is forced to live inside the JFK airport until Leslie Edwards and Bartholomew Hunt finish their expedition and beat Lewis and Clark to the Pacific Ocean.
Okay, I know the first one, and the other one is called. So who are the people in the second one?
Leslie Edwards and Bartholomew Hunt and Lewis and Clark.
Is it a Pocahontas movie?
No.
It's a.
That is the right. Right.
Yeah, that's the right guys.
Oh,
Lewis and
okay.
Clark is Pocahontas. No, that's Sacagawea.
Oh, it's Sacagawea. Is it Sacagawea
Pocahontas
the
is
movie?
John Edwards.
Okay, so I
Yes.
think the first one is The Terminal,
Do you want the hint for the second one?
and I'd like the hint for the second one, please.
Farley's Final Flick.
Okay, so that's what I thought it was. It's
Terminal.
Wagons East.
Oh.
Oh no, that's not far. That was John Candy's final movie.
I cannot give you any other hints except that it would be like if I broke the law and turned invisible, but I didn't really do anything. I'm not quite a super person, but I'm.
Oh, almost. Almost. Okay, this is the movie I was thinking of. It's not Wagons East. This is called Almost Heroes.
Yes. So can you put it all together, please?
It's
for the
the Terminalmost Heroes, and you know who else is in that movie is I believe Christopher Guest is also in that movie.
We
I
love
don't know that
Christopher
one.
Guest. That's Guffman.
That's
Oh!
Chris
Corky.
Guffman.
And the guy with 6 fingers from
Six
The
Fingers.
Princess Bride.
Yeah, that's not Wagons East is actually John Candy's last movie, which is not
Okay.
the same thing.
I'm gonna do one more of these, and then I want to switch to video game movie and see if Sam.
Okay,
Yes,
all
please,
right,
please.
okay.
I
Okay.
can help with at least half of that. You get the movie. I get
Matthew
the game.
McConaughey bets he can make a Pretty Magazine columnist fall in love in a week and a half and race in the Daytona 500 against that dude from The
I got
Princess
it.
Bride.
I know of the one where you try.
Boy,
to
the
get-
dude from The Princess Bride. I didn't know that was it. But the,
Which dude from The Princess Bride is it?
I have no idea. The movie
I mean, I've looked. I know.
wait, I forget it now. Read the first part again.
I
you
just
put it
threw the
away.
card
You
back
threw
in the
it
thing.
away.
It's
Well,
about
the thing
Matthew
is,
McConaughey.
it
He's
is.
trying to
Oh
get a
yeah,
woman.
yeah. It's How to Lose a Guy in 5 Days of Thunder.
Okay. No, it's not.
What?
What is that movie with Matthew McConaughey called?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
girl?
You said 5 days.
I
Oh.
didn't say 5
You
days.
so
Well,
did. Run the
set-
tape back. You
check
said
it.
5 days. Why
We
would
don't
I
need-
make that up?
We don't need to run the tape. I'm pretty sure you said 5, but that's okay.
I said guy.
In 5 days. You had the I
Okay.
sound on it.
Listen.
Dave, I don't want to fight you right now, but I will.
Listen.
If I have to.
Just give me a video game that I know.
I don't even know how I got here.
Shut up.
Give me Animal Crossing Street.
I think we were just talking about this movie or
Give
this video
me-
game. You and Dad are gonna have to work together on this one.
Okay.
A foul-mouthed squirrel battles.
Hang on.
the-
I need to
Got it.
know. Is it the video's first?
Video game's first.
I
on
got
this
the
one,
video game
'cause
already.
I'll get, 'cause
I
it's
got the video
different every
game
time.
already.
What is it?
Nope.
Conquer-
Wait,
Okay,
keep
Keep
okay.
going.
A foul-mouthed squirrel battles the great mighty Pooh while hitting the town with Tina Fey and Steve Carell as they attempt to energize their ho-hum marriage.
Okay, what is
Do
yours?
you know the movie?
Yes.
Because the video game is Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Tonight. Bet for date night.
Date
Is
night.
that night good? Because I like those people.
No, it is good. But one of the best parts of it is a friend of ours, whose name is Katie. Katie.
From Lost?
No, it was an actual person we know. Went to Worthington Christian School. She was Tina Fey's stunt woman for the whole movie.
Whoa.
Katie
Oh!
Eishen.
Is that Mrs. Roush's sister? Or
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you know that the one and only Mr. Richards from WC was in Civil War? Captain America:
Yes.
Civil War.
He keeps saying that. I was also in The Dark Knight Rises.
That's
oh,
true.
yeah. Oh, my gosh. He was in The
I was
Dark
an
Knight
extra
Rises.
on that
Can the
birthday.
title of this episode be Welcoming Star of The Dark Knight Rises? And we don't talk about it until minute 50.
A minute 50?
Nope, that is
How
47
about 50
minutes.
Well, minute 50.
Oh, till a minute 50.
No, but with the
Mm.
ads.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Things get serious for this magical Brit boy who discovers his professor's a werewolf that can also change into a country bear with a bird bud on his backpack.
Got it.
Do you know the movie?
Or I
You should.
got it. I got it all.
Okay, wait, give me the movie again.
David.
I'm not paying attention.
Things get serious for this magical Brit boy who discovers his professor is a werewolf.
Can I say this one because I haven't gotten to say anyone?
Yeah, you got. I don't know.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice.
How did you not
Or
get Harry
Banjo
Potter?
Kazooie is the name of the video game. Is just
Yeah.
there's no and. If
How
Tucker
did you
was
not know
gonna get
Harry
that.
Potter? That was an easy one.
I don't know.
You're
The only reason I knew I haven't seen any of those movies. The only reason I knew Prisoner of Azkaban was because it went into Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah, good one.
Get over here and watch as these fighters from multiple realms violently finish each other off in front of a nipple-suited Dark Knight fighting a swole, chilly adversary.
Okay, that I know.
You should know that both of you should know
I
this
know
off
the
the,
whole
top
thing.
of your head right away.
I believe isn't it Mortal Kombat Batman?
Batman Forever.
Nope,
Oh, Batman.
with chili.
Yeah, I thought that was Batman Forever. Batman. What's that other Batman called? Batman.
We talked about this upstairs before we came down.
So there's Batman.
Yeah.
Mm.
Then
And
there's
who's his
Batman
buddy?
2.
And
oh,
Robin.
Batman and Robin.
Say the whole thing together just for fun.
Mortal
Uh,
Kombat Batman and Robin.
Yes.
Okay, this is a good one. Plumber leaves his blue-collar calling behind to pursue his doctorate
Done.
and eradicate viruses like the one that infiltrated his beloved golden pooch when he was a young lad.
You know it?
I know the video game.
Was that first?
Mhm.
Okay, then what's the movie description? I sometimes
The
can't
one that
remember.
the one that infiltrated his beloved golden pooch when he was a young lad.
Okay, what's your thing?
Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mari.
Oh, honey, I shrunk the kids.
Oh.
Father, where art thou? Dr. Mario, Father, where art thou?
Do
Oh.
you want the hint for the second
Brother,
one, Dad?
where are they? Yeah,
Oh.
what's the hint?
Was a book, then a movie. Both sad.
Oh, Dr. Mari Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Oh, would do it.
Not gonna lie, I don't even care if people aren't enjoying listening to us play this game because I'm having fun.
This has been my personal favorite episode of the pod we've done thus far. This is
Dope.
fun.
I think
The last
that you-
two have been bangers.
Which is
I-
this one and the next
Which is
one.
this
Which
one
is
and the
the
one that's
next
about to
one.
come out. So listen, get excited for the next one because we do one of my favorite
Oh.
things. Here's a little teaser. Albin
Alvin is very
is
good.
so funny.
Okay. A green and blue dragon battle enemies by shooting suds of entrapment out of their mouths while enduring the ups and downs of the minor leagues and making out with Susan Sarandon.
I know what the
Okay,
video game is.
Say what it is.
Bubble Bobble.
What is it?
Bubble Bobble.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's a stupid name.
But
I only read it
the
and I heard it
movie
out loud.
is it's Kevin Costner also, and he's in the minor league baseball, and the movie is called Bull Durham. Bubble Ball Durham.
Bubble Bobble Durham.
Bubble Bull Durham.
That's so many consonants. Did I pronounce it right?
You guys probably get this. Earth Main Corps Bill Reiser and Lance Bean use machine, laser, and spread guns to wipe out an alien infiltration and clear a path for a group of actors who think they're filming a war movie. But oops, it's real.
I believe it's. I wanted to say Contra, but that does not go into
Tropic
tropical.
Thunder.
Yeah, it doesn't go into Tropic Thunder.
Con
Con
Contra?
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
But
But
ends with an
Contra
A.
and Tropic
Contropic Thunder. You kind of works.
kind
Kinda
of works. That's
Tropic
not
Thunder.
your
Have you
best
seen
Joe
Tropic Thunder
Beretta.
yet?
I
Yes.
haven't.
That movie's goated.
I know you.
Tom
both
Cruise's
love it.
greatest performance.
Tom
You
Cruise
both
is
love
great.
it, and I haven't seen it yet.
Say what you want to say.
I don't know if I love it. The best part is when he says we just filmed the trailer,
That's
and when
so
he
good.
decides to go back to the village.
I don't want to.
So good.
Oh, good. I like when he throws the kid off. There's like a kid. He's leaving the village. This kid's like wrapped around him, so he grabs him and throws him. But the kid's like. I love. There's one in this movie. Robert Downey Jr. is black, and he has a whole thing about talking about how
You
he's like
people?
overcome so much or something. And then there's one actual black guy in the thing, and he's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, it's
That bit's
terrible.
very good.
It's offensive.
Yeah.
Is that a chainsaw gun? Heck yeah! Use that bad boy to carve a path through a locust horde so a thoroughbred can navigate through the horrors of World War I and reunite with its loving owner.
So War Horse is the movie.
I thought it was Doom, but it's not Doom. Chainsaw Gun?
Yeah. It's the other big one. You are Marcus Phoenix. That doesn't help you. This was a game that we have never played.
I
And
know.
they
I know.
Gods of War.
No, it's not.
No,
God
but
of
that
War.
was a good
Horse.
guess, Dad.
I could get. I'd know
But
God
I'm
of
not
War.
gonna I'm gonna give you this hint. All the same initials.
Grass of Wheat.
It's
No, because the last word is war.
Oh, okay.
the last word is war, and it's GOW. That's right. The initials GOW. It's gonna be Gears of War Horse.
Yeah, Gears of War. There you go.
I have a friend in college who really wanted us to get into Gears of War, and I just don't.
Let's try like one or two more of these and then just try TV movie game because we're here and I want
Just for fun. Hey, man,
Just
we're
for
going,
the
what's going
fun.
on?
Let's see. Oh yeah. The cake is a lie, but if you make it through
Got
the
it.
Aperture Science Laboratory's computer-aided enrichment center, you'll be the greatest boxer of all time.
Okay, what's yours?
I know the whole thing.
Portal.
You know the movie?
No, because I thought it was Rocky, but then I thought about Portal. But then I,
think
thought
it
about
is,
Portal, and it's not it at all.
It's Portal. Read the clue. Don't not the clue, but read the thing again.
The whole thing, or just the movie?
Or whatever,
part?
just the movie part.
You'll be the greatest boxer of all time. The greatest is in quotation.
Oh, Ali. Port Ali.
Port Ali. Yep.
I played Portal for the first time with Chad at the beginning of the school year. It's phenomenal. Both
Yeah,
of them
very
are
good.
phenomenal. The first one, I'll say, and I don't think this is a hot take. The first one as a game is better. The second one as a story is way better.
Dope.
Interesting.
It's awesome.
A struggling clown and stand-up comedian spirals into darkness and commits a violent act on a late-night talk show when he sucks the host
Got
into
it.
his big pink belly and absorbs his power.
Got it. I got the whole thing.
It's Joe Kirby.
Joe Kirby.
But what do you think's left to Kirby?
And the Lost Yarn.
Joe Kirby's
And
Kirby's
that-
Dreamland.
yarn.
Joe Kirby's Dreamland.
1963.
What?
That was when the game came out.
Yeah.
What's the first Kirby game called?
It's Kirby's Dreamland or Kirby's Adventure.
Kirby's Adventure.
Was it 1963?
And maybe I read the time wrong. But I put the
You
card back
definitely
in
read the
box.
time wrong because it did not come out
1978.
until the Game Boy.
Oh my
The
gosh.
first Kirby game was on the Game
You
Boy,
just
which came out late 80s, I think.
There's a lot of cards here.
That's a lot of cards.
And this is just
For those
TV
of you
and
who
movie.
cannot see it,
That's
the
like
stack was like if you had one playing card and then you stacked a whole bunch of them. That's what it looked like. Was that big?
It was that big. It was pretty crazy.
I think it was more than a playing deck, though. It was probably
Yeah.
No,
like-
this is more than. It's like 2 decks probably.
Isn't
Like, 2
isn't
decks
there
of cards.
something?
Deck and a half.
Isn't there something where somebody was like, they would get $1 million if you can't fathom that? Try imagining $1 million $1 bills. Like it was something like that.
If I had a $1 bill, it would take 1 million of them to get $1 million.
Okay, so this is for the people that don't know.
Dennis
this is
Miller.
TV shows and movies. So it's the same thing we've been playing the whole time, but one of them is a TV show, and one of them is a movie.
Yeah, this is hard.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know there were that many TV shows.
George Clooney is a sexy, sexy doctor guy
Okay, I
trying to
got
blow
that
up a
one.
space rock because he don't want to miss a thing.
I know it.
I would know
It is
both. I would
E
know both.
Armageddon.
Yes, it is. Armageddon's a bigger movie, Sam. You should
Armageddon.
watch it.
Armageddon's a
It's
good
good.
movie. You said.
It's,
With Bruce
it's
Willis.
terrible.
With,
It's so good.
it's not that. It's not
Listen.
terrible. The ideology behind what they go
Here's
down
the
is
deal.
terrible, but
There's
the
an
movie is
asteroid
awesome.
coming towards the Earth.
Yes.
So they hire these rock drillers to become astronauts to go bust up this asteroid.
I
towards
heard
the Earth.
about this.
The
With
problem is,
Ben Affleck
don't you think
and Buscemi and Owen Wilson.
teaching some astronauts how to drill rocks would be easier than teaching rock drillers how to be astronauts?
Yes, definitely.
Oh,
we know that
yeah.
for sure.
Okay. And there's a whole thing about whether animal crackers are cookies. That's really weird.
That's a good
There
one.
is.
The frosted ones are
He
cookies.
like has it prancing on her stomach. It's weird.
Oh, I forgot that's that movie.
That's so weird.
Okay. Penn, Bacon, and Robbins tragically unravel after the death of a daughter connects to the dark antics of Jughead Jones and Archie Andrews.
Nope.
So Riverdale.
Yes, good work, Dad.
What? Give me the first one again.
Penn,
Penn.
Bacon, and Robbins.
Wait. Penn. Sean Penn, Kevin Bacon, and Tim Robbins. Okay, do what?
Tragically unravel after the death of a daughter.
Three Men and a Baby.
No.
Thorn.
It's not. What? Okay. What? And what did I say? Riverdale.
Yeah.
River is river the word that's shared?
Yes. It's the whole word.
Is it Mystic Riverdale?
Nice. Good work,
What's
Dad.
Mystic River about, Dad?
I have no idea. I've never seen it.
I always feel bad. I told people I gotta start watching movies that I know.
There may be fishing involved.
I need to start watching movies that I know references to, because like I can even like the ones like, oh, I know the plot of Weekend at Bernie's, but then if I ever mention Weekend at Bernie's, be like, oh, it's so good. I'll be like, I don't know.
No, I haven't seen it. I
know
think
it.
Mystic River is about these guys who are fishing.
I somehow just pulled out the Mystic Riverdale one again. I've been sliding them into the middle, then pulling them out. And I pulled out the same one twice in a row
Wowee. Why don't you just pull from the front?
because this is much more fun.
Okay. I trust you.
Oh,
I
we
don't
talked.
believe that.
Okay. U.S. President Josiah Bartlett works alongside his administration to assist Aldo Rain in wiping out Nazi scum all the way up to Hitler. This is one of my favorite shows of all time.
What's the show again?
Is it West Wing?
U.S. President Josiah Bartlett works
it West Wing?
alongside his
West
administration.
Wing Glorious Bastards.
Oh, it's the thing we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Whoa.
would have been way funnier if you said Inflorious. Can you say it one more time? We'll edit it in.
West Wing Glorious Bastards.
Ah,
Oh,
like the
that's
thing we
not
did.
the right
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah,
That's the
yeah,
thing that it was
yeah.
earlier. Do we want to do 3 more? Because we're running
Yeah,
into
we
that
have
time.
3 more TV and movie.
Okay, I
These
hope-
ones are for all the
My goal is
Marvels.
to get 1.
These ones are 1,000 points each.
My goal is to get 1.
Okay.
This Seattle hospital has it all. Drama, love, lots of big medical words, and a rage-suppressing Rhode Island state trooper with an eye for Renee Zellweger.
I think I know the show.
Okay,
but I
I
have
think
no
it's-
idea what the movie is.
You won't know the movie.
Wait,
but you
what's?
should know
Give me
the
the movie again. Oh, no, don't give me the movie.
Okay.
I believe it's Grey's Anatomy, Myself, and Irene.
Yes, it is.
Nice work, Dad.
Boom.
I
Myself,
I
have
did
you
know
seen
the
this one?
show.
I have seen Me, Myself, and Irene. It is one of these movies that is considered controversial today because it makes fun of the fact that Jim Carrey is this guy with multiple personalities, and they sort of joke about how he's got this evil personality
But is he
and this
also
good
in
personality. It's just weird.
it? Okay.
It was not good, nor bad. It was just nothing. Sorry, Jim.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Sorry, James Carrey.
An actor who looks strikingly like Aziz Ansari searches for purpose and accepts a bounty from a gaggle of prostitutes to hunt down 2 cowboys that disfigured one prostitute after she laughed at him. I just read the questions
Good
before I start
save.
reading them.
Let's try a different one.
Let's
Try a
try a
different
different one.
I'd like to see what that says later. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I know. I
We're
do
good.
know. I do know the first thing. I know the
Okay.
TV show on that one. I never watched it, but I know of it.
Wait, I already forgot. Oh, yeah. Blue's Air Cargo Enterprise hits some turbulence after co-pilot Lestat sucks the life juice out of Mopey Luis's yummy neck.
Okay, so the movie is Interview with a Vampire.
Tis.
And give me the TV show again, please.
Blues Air Cargo Enterprise hit some turbulence.
Lost.
Lost.
Think
Lost
about, I want
Interview.
you to think about famous famous characters
Snakes
named Baloo.
Snakes. Oh, Jungle Book.
TV show though.
With Baloo?
Jungle. Oh!
Yeah.
It's Tailspin.
Tail, spin to the woods. I forget what.
Tailspin Interview with the Vampire.
Oh yes.
Okay. So we're gonna do. This is the last one. Oh, this is a good one to end on because we can
Okay.
end talking about this stuff. Liz Lemon struggles to produce a live comedy show while sucking down raw eggs in preparation for the title shot against Apollo Creed.
Oh,
Okay, so it is 30.
Don't pretend like you don't know it right away.
30 Rocky.
30 Rocky. I wasn't actually listening because I was reading that
That
one.
one is
I know
easy.
you were. But
That
I
one
got it. I
is
was like,
easy.
wow, what a good one to end
I'm
on.
Okay.
I've not played that game in like a year.
I'm so much better at the video game one, and by that I mean I know a lot of video games and can help you with that
Yeah,
part.
Bubble Bobble Boy.
And you want to know why I know that one? Because
No.
we played that with Okay. Thank you for listening to this episode, this special Father's Day episode of How the Brother Side Lives, featuring the father side. Check out our Instagram, How the Brother Side Lives on Instagram. If you have any things you want to know that Tucker knows, send in some Tuck knows to the email howthebrothersidelives@gmail.com, all one word.
Or put it in the comments below.
Good work,
You
Dad.
can do that. Good work, Dad.
Thank
I
you.
guess we could do that too. We've never said that before.
Oh yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. If you're watching this on Spotify, follow. Subscribe.
Thanks, Joel, for our song
Thanks, Joel Kent, for our song "Night or Two,"
featuring Isaac Frades.
featuring sure that guy. Off of the EP Clouds. It's very good. Have you listened to that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
My good friend Joel
Yes.
released some music.
His name is Joel Kent now?
His name
Yeah,
his
his
name is
music
Joel
one.
Kent now.
Okay.
He released some music.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them he wrote. 3 of them are covers that he like changed a little bit, I think. Well, the
You
one-
guys got to check that out. It's
It's
called
good.
Clouds of Fury.
Nope, just Clouds.
Just
It's
called
really good
8
though.
Legs of Justice.
Is it called Eight Legs of Justice?
Hey Joel, your
And
next
if
TV
you
show
ever
is
want to
Eight
watch
Legs of
Bavarian, you know what that cloud looks like? A
Justice.
cloud.
It looks like a cloud. And all right, he's
Oh,
out.
and he mic dropped. So there it goes.
Hey,
That's it.
see you
Hey.
next time.
Let the battle begin. That was good. That was a good one, guys.
I just need a second or two.